What's going on? This the brother Jay, and I'm back again with another thought of the day, man. And my thought of the day is called "I Know My Worth" Part Two. Now, this this is an extension of the first one I made, but it's to the higher power. I just got off the phone with an individual that represents H&R Block, okay? And they calling me and saying that, are you filing for your taxes this year and stuff like that, and do you want us to set an appointment? So I said yes and stuff like that, and saying, okay, well, we have an appointment for in the morning or in the afternoon. I said afternoon. Okay, so the lady said, saying, okay, what time? We have a slot between 1, 2, 3, and 4. I said, okay, put me in a slot for 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Then she asked me a couple other questions, stuff like that led further down the line. And then she reverted back to saying, so what time you want that appointment again? And I know I shouldn't have said this. I know. But I said, are you single? And she said, what business is that of yours? I said, because if you have a man and you're not paying attention to what I'm saying to you, that means you're definitely not paying attention to your man. Because if you ask me a question like what time I'm scheduling an appointment, that means that you should be prepared for the answer I gave you. And if I gave you the answer, why didn't that lock in? See, people are bringing even she said it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing her. Not all the way, but I'm kind of, but I'm not all the way. You know what I'm saying? But she said, well, I got a lot of shit on my mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things on my mind. She didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? But she said, I have a lot of things on my mind. You should be calling people with a lot of things on your mind. See, that's the bad part about where this whole thing is going. See, back in the day, it used to be that women could exclude their personal life from their professional life. So whatever they doing, they'll still be professional. But when they come back home, they can't come back home with that same professional attitude because now it's personal. It's individual. And I only said this in not even a long, it's not like I was talking to her for like a half an hour where she had time to forget. So that lets me know, oh, man, I know my worth. Man, come on, broski. You know what I'm saying? Even at your job. You know what I'm saying? You can't even show your worth at the job. Like, man, look, if you're talking to me, you know what I'm saying? We being professional, okay? I am the consumer and you are the person that's trying to sell or orchestrate in behalf of somebody else the consumer product. If you're representing them and you're not paying attention to what I'm saying, and I'm only a ghetto dude, imagine somebody else that's way more professional. A person that has, like, you know what I'm saying, 2 and 3 businesses, and they're saying to you what is, and you saying, I forgot. Can you remind me again? Why the fuck do I need to remind you? You ain't paying attention to what I'm saying, bitch? Wait, I'm supposed to be your client. So you're supposed to be paying attention to what the fuck I'm saying. How the fuck are you not paying attention to me? So if she's doing this in a professional level, you can already imagine what she's doing in a personal level. Like, I'm getting paid to not pay attention to certain motherfuckers. Imagine what she's doing on her personal time. Ooh, that's a dangerous biatch. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a fucking major asshole, but you know what I'm saying? Look, you called me. I didn't call you. You know what I'm saying? See, if I called you and caught you off guard, huh? If I caught you off guard and I'm saying, I want this, 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 and this, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me questions, I understand that because I called you and ambushed you with some, I want this, and I want this. You know what I'm saying? But if you called me, nigga, and you ain't on game point, imagine this motherfucker on her own merit. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to pay attention to her man. She can forget your shit easy as fuck. And I apologized to her, you know what I'm saying, after I said what I said, you know what I'm saying, which was that I did say, do you have a man? What business is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because if you asking me a question, I gave you an answer. You ain't paying attention to the answer I gave you. That means you have a lot of problems in your personal relationship. And she tried to play it off like, it's like, come on. I pay attention to a lot of shit, even though I talk ghetto. Doesn't mean my whole mental frame is nothing but focused on just ghetto. I focus on professionalism too. You call me, you're marketing your firm by saying, are you still going to work with us this year like you did last year? You marketing and representing your firm. You supposed to be paying attention to me and everything I'm saying to you, and it's few, minutes of time, minutes. We ain't talking about, half an hour, I'm talking about 2 and 3 minutes. How the fuck you gonna forget something in 2 or 3 minutes, nigga? I know my worth. See, now, if you judge this woman, you know what I'm saying? See, now I be looking like as an asshole if I just sit there and say, this is a retarded, dumbass bitch. But let's flip that. If I called her on some professionalism shit, you know what I'm saying? Even she would say, didn't I tell you? You know what I'm saying? What? You got other shit on your mind or something? I told you what time it is. Nigga, she'll go the fuck off. But see, when you as the man and you throw the same plate back in their face, they don't want to face that shit. It's like, just be understanding. Wait a minute. You on a job. I need to be understanding that you on a job and you got a lot of shit on your plate. How in the fuck am I supposed to know this? This goes back to that fucking bullshit, you know what I'm saying, female party line. Like, you're supposed to have ESP abilities. Like, judging by the Force, Luke, she got a lot of shit on her mind, so I shouldn't add this other shit in her plate. No, that's not my responsibility. You called me on my phone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you call me on my phone, you supposed to be on point like Stacey Adams, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this woman sit up here and slipped, and because I caught her slipping, you could tell she tried to be professional, but you could tell she was like a little irritated, like, and I sit up here and apologized to her. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I didn't have to bring it to you like that, but I wanted to. I really wanted to. If you call me like this, I'm bringing it to you because, bitch, you on the clock. You know what I'm saying? And if you're calling me, asking me personal questions, what's your this and what's this and what's your information this and, then you should be paying attention, nigga. Because, wait, let me say it real. If you asking me per se like this, like what's the last 4 digits of your social, you know what I'm saying? And I tell you and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't paying attention, you might type in the wrong fucking number. That's the part I was really trying to get at her. Like, you must be single. You can't be having a fucking husband or a boyfriend. If you're sitting up here asking me a question and you have to ask me not even fucking 15 to 20 seconds later the same question that I gave you the answer to, you can't remember that short distance? And you want to tell me your worth, nigga? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm going to bring this to a conclusion, man. Ooh, yeah. I know some people get upset at me. I do not care if you get upset at me. This is not professional. And if you act like this professionally, I hate to see how you act like personally. Well, you're not getting a paycheck from a motherfucker. If you act like this professionally, you at a fucking job, representing the job, you act like this? Nigga, you need to be fired straight the fuck up, nigga. Either way. That's my end conclusion, man. I'm out of here. Deuces.